Hey guys, and welcome to Dynamic. I am here at Central University of Haryana for the master's degree in physics. Few days ago, I started to reading a book written by Lutyens and Turbuck, and the book is related to our solar system and Earth's atmosphere. Throughout this book, I have cleared a lot of misconceptions about the universe. The existence of universe is from the Big Bang that occurred 13.8 billion years ago. And the surprising thing is that the existence of Earth, and that was 4.5 billion years ago. According to Kepler's law of planetary, the Earth is orbiting around the Sun, and the time period of one orbit is called 1 year. That is 365 days. And the Earth is also rotating on its own axis, and the time period of one cycle is called 1 day. That is exactly 23 hours, 56 minutes and 4 seconds. The students is looking at me, but I don't care because such a YouTuber life. Anyway, let's go to another place. This looks like some safe. And I have just two balls. Assume that this is the Sun and this is the Earth. And I was not able to find an elliptical Earth. So this is the axis of rotation, this is the South Pole, and this is the North Pole. Okay? Yeah. So according to Kepler's law, the Earth's rotation is like that. Okay? And the interesting thing is that axis is not perpendicular to the plane of its orbit around the Sun. In fact, it's tilted 23.5 degrees from the plane of its orbit around the Sun. So the rotation of Earth is like that. Means Earth is spinning on its own axis and also rotating in the orbit of Sun. And the path is elliptical. And according to elliptical path, on 3rd January, the Earth is 152 million kilometers away from the Sun. And this is called perihelion. And on 4th July, the Earth is only 147 million kilometers away from the Sun. And this is called aphelion. Many of people has a misconception that this difference between the Sun and Earth causes the season and seasonal temperature difference. But that's not true, because the seasons depends upon the fluctuation of sun angle and the length of daylight, and the length of daylight depends upon the inclination of Earth, because the orientation of Earth towards the Sun continuously changes. So the difference between the Earth and the Sun is not the matter for the seasons and seasonal temperature difference. But now I want to ask a question. I'm pretty sure that you many times tried to look at the Sun at noon time, but you could not do that for a long time because the intensity is very high. But at evening or morning time, you can do it for a long time. Why? Why intensity varies? Because there are two big reasons. First, the variation in sun angle. You notice that at noon time, the Sun is totally overhead and it makes 90-degree angle on Earth's surface. Means the intensity is very, very high. But at evening or morning time, the angle reduces to 30 degrees and the intensity becomes very low. And the second reason is that the experimentally proved that at noon time, the Sun's ray crosses only one Earth's atmosphere and the intensity becomes very high. And at evening or morning time, the Sun's rays has to cross 11 atmosphere That is why the intensity becomes very, very low. That is the reason of intensity of sun's rays. If you really like that video, then share it and don't forget to subscribe.